Good morning, grade 5. Today our lesson is about angles. So you will learn to classify angles according to their types. We have acute, obtuse, right or straight. Acute, obtuse, right or straight. You need to classify them. So let's see first what is an angle. An angle is two rays that share the same endpoint. Remember, how does a ray actually look like? A ray looks like this one. Here it has an endpoint and has an arrow at the end. Okay, so this is how a ray looks like. Two rays together sharing the same endpoint from an angle. And the point where the rays intersect is called vertex. The point where the rays intersect is called vertex of the angle. The two rays are called the sides of the angle. Let's explain this shortly. Here is it. Some examples of angles. So here is the ray, and sorry about this, and here's the other ray. Okay, so what's this part called? The part of intersection. Let's go back. The point where the rays intersect is called the vertex. The vertex of angle. Okay, and those two are called the sides of the angle. The sides of the angle. So what is an angle? Here is an angle. This is an angle. This is an angle as well. And here's an angle. Okay, this is an angle, and here as well. Okay, so we can identify an angle by using a point on each ray. We are identifying the angle by using a point on each ray. We have already took this in the past lesson. Remember, this is point, we call it A. This point is B. And this point is C. So the angle below may be identified as angle ABC. Angle ABC, or as angle CBA. Both are correct. You may also see this written as ABC or CBA. Both are correct. ABC or CBA. The vertex point is always in the middle. Where is it? Here is it. This is the vertex point. The vertex point is B, and it's always in the middle. Now, how can we measure the size of an angle? How can we measure it? And why do we need to measure it? We will understand all together here. Here are some examples of angles and their degree measurements. This is a 45 degree. This is 45. This is 90, 23, 72, and 120. How can we do this? Let's see. So first of all, acute angles is an angle measuring between 0 and 90 degrees, but not 90. But not 90 degrees. Again, an acute angle is an angle measuring between 0 and 90 degrees. But is it 90? No. Okay? The following angles are all acute angles. Here are they. 18. It's between 0 and 90. Correct. 45. Correct. 33. Between 0 and 90. Correct. 88. Correct. And 22.5. Acute angle. Even the 7 is acute angle. So, what about the obtuse angle? It's between 90 and 180 degrees. Between 90 and 180 degrees. We call it obtuse angle. As you can see, it's bigger, 135, even 93, it's bigger, 174, big. So we call it obtuse angle. It's between 90 and 180 degrees. What about the right angle? Right angle is the 90 degree measuring. Here is it. That's why I told you acute is less than 90 and not 90. This is as well 90, but it is like inverted. Okay? So straight angle here is 180 degree. It's actually when you're just drawing a straight line, okay, and then you want to know what's the angle. The angle is this one, sorry, of course not all of this, but here is it, okay. If we have here a point in the middle, so around it we would have the 180 degrees. Here's an example of what I'm trying to explain. So a straight angle is 180 degrees. Now I will just want you at home to know what's this angle. What do you think this angle could be? Is it between 0 and 90? Yes, it's between 0 and 90. So what did we call the between 0 and 90 angle? Think of it. Yes, it's the acute angle. So it's acute angle. Where can we find acute angle in our real life? Here is it, this pizza, okay, the scissors, even while car drifting. So we call this acute angle. It's measure less than 90. What about this angle? What do you think this angle is? What is it? So it's actually between 90 and 180, right? But it's less than 180. So we call it obtuse angle. That's correct. Let's go here to see where can we find obtuse angle. Those are examples from real life, like here in the clock, as you can see, or maybe this fan. What about this angle? We call it's a 90, exact 90 degree. We call it right angle. That's correct. So right angle measures exactly 90. Like for example here, the corner of your iPhone, the corner of the book, the corner of the room, any corner is mainly actually 90%. What about this one? We call this what? Yes, we call it straight angle. Straight angle because it's straight line. It's like straight line all together. So we call it straight angle, which is 180 degrees. Thank you. Now, this is a protractor. I need you to have this protractor with you. It starts from here. If you are on the right side, you will start from 0, 10, 20, 30, 40 until you go to 180. And then if you are on the left side here, you will start from 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 until you reach the 180. So it's like it has two ways, this way and the other way back. Okay? You will need this, and in the middle you have the 90 degree. Here you have the 180 and here 180 as well. Okay, so yes, the 180 is the straight angle and the 90 is the right angle, as you can see. Okay, I need you to have this protractor with you in order to answer the following page R62. Measuring in your math workbook, measuring and classifying angles. So let's start from here. What will we do? Classifying each angle. What we said here is measuring, like for example this angle EFG. How can we measure it? We will place the protractor, okay? We will place it down there and then start from the right side and count 10, 20, 30 until we reach 45. So it measures 45, and then we have started from 0 up till we reach it 45, from 0 up till 45. So we're using the protractor, of course. So 45 is acute. Okay, now let's try to start answering. I have to move those protractors a little and show you how can we do it. Okay, so let's zoom in. I'm going to zoom in for you here. says classify each angle as acute, right, obtuse, or straight, then measure each angle. Okay, let's now put the protractor over this line. We will put it just like it is. Okay, so will we count from the right side or the left side? We will count from where the arrow looks like. Here the arrow is pointing towards the left side, so we will start from the 0 here. Let's now go here and count it. 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and 60. So the measuring here is 60. This is a 60, okay, 60 degree, because we measured starting from 0 right here, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and the last arrow here points for 60. Okay, so what angle is 60? What do we call it? We call it acute angle. Okay, so this is the first example that we answer together. Now, using the protractor, we will keep answering the next questions. So the first one was acute. I will write it in a better way. 60 degree, and we call it acute angle. Okay, very good, very nice. Let's now go for the next one. Here we will place the protractor on the bottom line down there, on the down line. Let's make sure it's, yes, here it is. So from where will we start? Are we going to start, let me take this off, are we going to start from this side or this side? Of course we will start from where the arrow is pointing. So the arrow here is pointing towards the 0. We will start counting from this side. 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110. So the angle here is 110. 110, is it acute, right, obtuse, or straight? So of course it's between 90 and 180. We are going to say it's obtuse. So let me write it for you. And it's obtuse. Okay, using the protractor as well, we are going to measure this very easy example here or question. Okay, I'm trying to put it on the down bottom. Okay, yes, here it is. Of course you don't need here to make big effort. You already know that the straight line, its full angle is 180 degrees. So here is it. The straight measures exactly 180 from 0 to 180. Insert, okay. So the measuring is 180 and the angle is straight angle. Okay? Okay. Let's put this back here if you want it. Here. Now, let's draw. Let's try to draw an angle with each measure. Like for example 100, 170, 90. So I will place here the protractor and get the pen and go start from here, from the 0. I will put an arrow, okay, and I will go 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So yes, it's here, pointing to 100. So here, this is 100. We have drawn 100-degree angle. Okay, so again, this is 100-degree angle. That's how we draw it. You may, if you want to remove the protractor after that, yes, here is it. Okay, you can see how it looks like. I'm just keeping it right now. I will take the protractor and go to the next question, which is 170. Let's try to draw it as well. Okay, we will go from 0, starting from 0 down there, and 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 40, 50, 60, 70. Here is it, 170. Almost near to a straight, but it's not straight. Okay, so all of it here, this is the angle. Yes, I just don't want this one here. Okay, so this is how it looks like. This is how a 170 looks like. 170. Now let's go for the 90. Start from same place as well. If you wish to start from here, it's okay. You can start from here as well. There is no problem. Let's start from this side. Here, the 0. Okay, and then go up till 90. It's okay, and place the arrow. So here we have 90 degree. 90 degree. It's very easy. And here we have the 170 degree. The last question down there is asking about let's remove the protractor. Reasoning. If angle ABC measures less than 180 but more than 90, it's less than 180. Okay, so it's not straight, right? It's not straight, but more than 90. So it's not straight and not right angle because it's more than 90, so it is obtuse. Obtuse angle. It asks you whether ABC is a right, acute, obtuse, or straight angle. Of course, it's an obtuse angle. Okay, very easy. Obtuse angle. Please do the next page, which is homework. I wish this inshallah was helpful, and if you have any questions, please send me, whether on Share Edu or WhatsApp. Inshallah everything's going to be good, and please do the next page as homework. Try to answer the questions, and inshallah I will post the answers later on, very soon inshallah, on Share Edu for you. Okay, thank you very much.